We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. On 1st and 10, Cousins. On the crossing route, complete. That's Morgan. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. First down, here's Cousins. Buying time to his left. And that's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. And now it's 2nd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch.
And he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Brandon Copeland in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. On now to kick it away is the punter, Matt Weil. Back deep here, Andre Roberts. This is fielded inside the 5. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 18.
Detroit! Detroit! Over!
Now a run. This is Bilal Powell. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard on the first down kick. So it's 2nd and 9.
That's it, baby! Detroit! Detroit! Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
Now a first carry for Isaiah Crowell. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Anthony Barr in on the tackle.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Leopard! Leopard! Detroit! Detroit!
Play action. It's Darnold. And he's got a moonwalk. And all the way down to the 29. It's a big play there for the Jets on third down. 49 yards.
Leopard! Leopard! Detroit! Detroit!
Now a play fake here on first down. And Matthews over the middle with a grab. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Over!
Off of play action, Darnold. Herndon's got it complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Detroit! Detroit! Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun, gun! Gun, gun!
Throwing here on third down, Darnold. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Everson Griffin. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. A second down throw for Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and it'll bring up third down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he showcases the spin, a pretty good gain before he's taken down. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Play action now, Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Now Cousins. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone and throw into the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Cousins on the keeper, and he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Cousins to throw it this time. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose, and it's scooped up by the Jets.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
So out now come the Jets. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
On first down, it's Darnold. He gets it to Matthews, complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
To throw on second down is Darnold. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Ben Gideon coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Well, he really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
On first and 10, Darnold. He's got it to Matthews, complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. On second down, Darnold dumps off to Powell. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Quincy Enunwa in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets are able to strike for 6. So here's Darnold now as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2.
No. Check. Patriot. Gone. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
A final shot before the break, Darnold. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Here's Myers now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final play of the half, Cousins. They've got his man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Gun, 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 gun.
A first down throw, Darnold. Anuno's got it, complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Gun, 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 gun. Gun, 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 gun.
Darnold. Left side, caught by Matthews. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 22.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage, and that's exactly what he got done there.
Gun, gun. Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
No, 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 no. Check. Patriot, Patriot. Detroit, Detroit.
Here's Darnold now on 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Darnold on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Some pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Detroit! Detroit! Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
And here we go on 4th. Darnold. Found his target. It's Anderson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun, gun! Gun, gun! Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
He's going to get it running right. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Bilal Powell, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice two-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Gun! Detroit! Detroit! Gun!
A play fake, and it's Darnold. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the one. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the two-point attempt is turned aside. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things.
The big fella. Throw left side complete. It's Morgan. Past the 20. And they do get him out of bounds finally, but the damage is done. A big hitter. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Yellow!
From the red zone now, Cousins. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Dalvin Cook is running back, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They pitch it out to Cook. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. Buster Screen is able to bring him down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Let's go!
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way. We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Chicago Bears. Cody Parkey now ready to get this one started. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Detroit! Detroit! Leopard! Leopard! Gun! 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 Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
On first down, Darnold. And this is hauled in by Matthews. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. On the ground, this is Isaiah Crowell. And they get this all the way inside Chicago's 10. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 62 yards on the ground. First red zone opportunity now for the Jets. This is first and goal from about the 8.
Gun! 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 Gun!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
He'll get it up the middle. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Bilal Powell, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
Back 99 Philly, here we go! Gun! 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 Gun!
The shotgun snap for Darnold. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Here's Myers now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Trubisky brings the Bears up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
You see it? You see it?
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Trubisky to Gabriel there for a Bears first down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Blue, blue, blue. Blue, blue.
They go play action here on first down. He'll buy some, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jordan Jenkins able to get him for a loss of about 3. And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well. And a lot of times when they see an empty backfield, they audible right into a blitzing situation.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion.
But we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. On second down, Trubisky. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Barney! Detroit! Detroit!
After the interception, here's Darnold. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Quincy Enunwa, 42 yards. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. So here's Darnold now as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Gun!
Now a toss coming right side. That's Powell. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Here's Myers now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
On first down, they run with Howard. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Leonard Williams in there to get him for a loss of 5. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And this is complete to Zach Miller. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Allen Robinson, 48 yards. And the Bears draw a bit closer. Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. Parkey with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. And now out come the Jets. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. And Matthews has it right side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that's incomplete. He was going again for Enunwa, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Faking the give, Darnold. And he's got a noon one. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Quincy Enunwa. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. So here's Darnold now as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. Now a toss coming right side. That's Powell. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky trying to lay one up deep. Oh, wide open, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, 71 yards. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. Now Parkey for the extra point. Parkey adds the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over.
Detroit! Detroit! Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Detroit! Detroit! Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be second down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Detroit! Detroit! Watch it now, Barney! Barney! Over!
Second down and 10, Darnold. His throw incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And now it's third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Gun! Watch it now, Barney! Barney! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold. He'll have a first down past the 40. Then he hits his man, Matthews. And all the way up to the 46. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Leopard! Leopard! Gun!
Play action. It's Darnold. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Off of play action, Darnold. Here's this out for Matthews. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. On second down, here's Crowell. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Patriot! Patriot! Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
On play action, they'll throw. He finds Matthews. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Back there, Philly, here we go. Check 4. Watch it now, Barney. Barney. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Over.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Chris Herndon in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. So here's Darnold now as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2.
Detroit! 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 Detroit!
Now a toss coming right side. It's Powell. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
Well, they couldn't be happy that they were having to stop a 2-point conversion because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before he can get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more 2-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Stays on his feet. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now, hold on a second. Why would they decline that? Charles?
I don't have a good answer for you, but let's work the